This is Mike Pellegrini from Kettlebell Training Academy and president of L'Equipe Train with Mike. Today on WatchMojo.com, we're going to be telling you why women should be training with kettlebells. When it comes to exercise, most women tend to lean towards cardiovascular activities like running, biking, and aerobics classes as opposed to strength training because they believe they're going to be able to burn more fat. This is simply not true. Strength training increases your lean muscle tissue on your body, which increases or elevates your resting metabolic rate. This simply means that when you're doing nothing, when you're at rest, your body's ability to burn calories and fat is increased because you have more lean muscle tissue on your body. Another reason why kettlebell training is great for women is the fact that it does a superior job at strengthening connective tissue. Because kettlebell training is ballistic in nature, there is a pulling effect that happens at the joint, just like in this exercise which is being demonstrated right now. That pulling effect at the joint is actually strengthening ligaments and tendons. So here is an example of a circuit-style training with kettlebells that works not only your aerobic system, but your strength endurance and your power endurance. Brandy's going to demonstrate for us. Here she goes. And notice how much fun she's having as well. So right now she's doing around the body. See how she's moving that weight with her hips. Figure eights. Again, these are easier exercises that we do with kettlebells. A great way to learn kettlebell training. Good bending pattern. Now she's strengthening those shoulders and still moving that weight with the hips. See how everything is momentum based. The full body is always working together. And here we go into a version of the swing. Hip driven movement. Again, the body is linked together. There's not one muscle working in isolation. Just going to the other side. So you can see how this can be challenging to your cardiovascular system, your muscular system. And because of the momentum-based nature of the movement, we're always working in power as well, but power endurance, a sought-after training style. That's it, pressing that weight overhead. Excellent. And here we go, overhead lunge. Great for strengthening shoulder, great for opening up and stretching the anterior chain, and of course, working those legs, lower body. It's well documented that women suffer more from bone degenerative diseases such as osteoporosis. Kettlebell training is a great tool for strengthening or increasing bone density. This is that stacking principle we talked about. Elbow locked out, bone over bone, that whole body linked together here. And she's going to finish off the routine with some classic two-handed swings going to one-arm swings. Now because Brandy's doing a longer series of exercises, she's using a 12 kilogram kettlebell, but Brandy can definitely be working with a 16 kilogram kettlebell when she's doing less volume of exercise. Look at how that body's working together, driven from the hips. And again, she's having a great time. So from that swing, she's going into the hot potato, working her upper body, working her core, again, working on moving that weight with the hips. And there we go. Great job, Brandy. So that's, again, an example of a circuit-style training with a kettlebell. So as you can see, Brandy's working her aerobic system. She's working her muscle endurance system, her power endurance system. You can do that 1 to 3 times, that little circuit, which takes around 3 minutes. You could eventually add repetitions, do more repetitions, work to 100+ repetitions, and you're getting a full body, fantastic workouts, big calorie burn, and it's a lot of fun.